Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Thursday, June the 3rd, 2021. Throne Thursdays. Today we're pulling from the Game of Thrones tarot cards. So we start off with the Nine of Spears talking about, reaching the point of exhaustion. I feel like this is what the Ace of Pentacles was talking about yesterday with the Nightmare Before Christmas, where they were like, there's an opportunity coming forward, but it's like, I feel like it's like a part-time summer job where it's like, for, June, July, and then, August 16th is when the job will be done. It will bring you a lot of money in, but the thing is, it's like, can you handle it? Because if I feel like you're dragging yourself to bed, you're dragging yourself to wake up. So I definitely feel like, you need to get more sleep. So, cutting your nights shorter, not going to bed so late, trying to sit there and get in by 10. So that way you can get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, but like catch up on your sleep. The devil, the death card, and I feel like it's reminiscent of the devil, where it's like, we need to cut something out of our life, where it's like, is it a person, an environment, an addiction? I feel like this has already transpired, and I feel like this is where they're highlighting that major change and transformation is coming in. I feel like this is like paying attention to your clairvoyance, your clairaudience. This is a leveling up in some way. Is this in your skill set? Is this in, who you are as a human being, and, spiritually leveling up? I feel like there is someone traveling around the world. We do definitely have the world card here. Just going to push it up a little more. And I feel like, kind of building illusion in the sky where you have kind of 3 to 5 suitors. But it's like, in reality, it's like you're going to go back to the US at the end of this. I feel like maybe you're spending the whole summer tracking around Europe. And I feel like, they're like, is this really feasible? Like, I feel like one of them you could build a future with, but it's up to you. Like, I don't know how they find out about themselves, if there's their jealous friend or something that tells them about each other, or I don't know. Somehow they found out about each other. But, if you definitely want to build a relationship, the gentleman they're showing has dirty blonde hair that you could build a relationship with, like a future with. It's like, don't sit there and think, you can possibly, suit five, you can talk to 5 people, like you could get a job over there where where you're teaching English, and, they pay really good money, and you can end up, building a life together, or they move to you, who knows? And we have the world, very reminiscent of like, luck, Jupiter on our side, a new beginning. They do talk about things like closing, but, we always talk about this new beginning coming here. Luck, Jupiter on your side, watch what you're doing, the fixed signs that are could be a part of it, but, definitely I feel like, watch your energy right now. So with the Nine of Spears, defense, determination, strength, boundaries, creative tension. You're you're in a strong position. Defender rather than defensive, but hard work is taking a toll. You may feel exhausted by the sheer effort it takes to get to this point. This card can also show keeping ideas to yourself, because you fear criticism or a buildup of tension in creative projects. I feel like you're keeping your cards close to your chest. I feel like you've thought of an idea or something. I don't know exactly what it is. I feel like it's for profit, and you hear someone else kind of whispering the same thing. So you're in a rush to get this out before they do. But the thing is, they're like, you're going to make critical errors. And that's where this person is going to thrive. And they won't even know you, because you made these errors. And that's what they'll know you for, is the error. And this person will be more successful. So I understand that you feel like you're like really have to get this out. You want to get this out before the other person. But I feel like it's like, make sure, because the sheer exhaustion is there. I feel like they're saying, have a second set of eyes, a third set of eyes to like, look over everything. They're saying patent. So maybe this is something you're building, and, make sure you do this properly. You know what I mean? I understand you want to rush and you want to get it out before someone else, but you're a lot further ahead than they are. Like they're still like drawing out plans is what they're showing me. They are showing the 3 of Pentacles, so you may want to partner with them, but I don't know if they're saying you're rival, so I doubt it. But definitely something to keep in mind, not to rush so quickly to get it out just to show this person up, or your ego gets in the way. Do it properly so that way there's not these critical mistakes. So we have the Six of Coins, talking about this great amount of money, coming forward. But I feel like with the exhaustion, I feel like that's where it's like you're really going to have to think. Because with the Death card, we're talking about cutting something out. So it's like we start this, but it's like either a premature start or we think that we can handle it, and then it's just like, forget it. You just fizzle out. Gift, support, generosity, receiving. The 6 is a feel-good card. You either are able to be generous to others, help out friends, or make a charitable donation. Or you're the one receiving money, perhaps on a award or a bonus. An additional interpretation is giving your time to help a good cause, or receiving partial support. You give or receive with grace. So, we always talk about how, I was saying, for the May 31st is, we're at the ending of a month, so it's the ending of a cycle. Today is June 1st. You could still do it. It's still early in the month where you could sit there and it's like, we're at the Fool. We don't have any idea what June's going to bring to us. They talk about celebrations and stuff, definitely, rings true for our family. But it's just like, they're saying party time. As you sit there and set your petitions out to the universe, what you feel like you need, like obviously if you need more money, like I definitely got with the Six of Coins where it's like you're able to, they're saying pay off your student loan or put money on your student loan. You'll have money to save. And then they're saying there's a couple of things that you wanted to buy for yourself, but you put off because you were like, being financially responsible. And I feel like that's where this reward comes in, where it's like, these are your needs and not your wants. And, a little, trinkets and stuff like that make us happy. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people are just like, temporary, happiness, but it's just like little things that make you smile. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're the type of person that appreciates things. So it's just like they're saying, we see that, you sat there and you're like, let's be responsible. Put this money on debt rather than, splurge and then regret it later. And then you look at this item like, oh, I should have really put that on debt. And then you don't get to enjoy it. So I feel like with this 6, this is where, this opportunity with the 9 of Spears, talking about exhaustion, the opportunity comes to make more money. I feel like it's really appealing because it's like having that extra pocket money. You know what I mean? But it's just like, make sure it's feasible. That you don't sit there and have a false start. That you don't sit there and do this job and then you can't do it, like to your full effort because you are just like passing out or you're napping or you get knocked out so bad that you end up on bed rest or something. An additional interpretation is giving your time. Okay, we already read that. Receiving money with grace. So like, sitting there and paying it forward. As we receive money, we are open to receiving from the universe. And then we sit there and it's like, if we see someone that's in need, giving them $5 without the sly, slick talk out of the side of your mouth. Sitting there, if there's a cause, like they're showing Humane Society. So if you love the Humane Society, it doesn't have to be a major donation, $20, $40, whatever you can afford. And sit there and give it to them and know that, you're showing the universe as much as the universe is abundant. You could sit there and ask for things. They come into your life, being appreciative when they do and paying it forward to others. So our next card is the Death card. And this is where I feel like it's already happened. I feel like you're being more savvy. You know what I mean? Like you're coming into your own. You're realizing things a lot easier. Like, or the wool has been taken off your eyes and you made the necessary changes. And this is where it's like major change and transformation. I know she's holding needle in her hand, but it does look like a wand where it's like you're able to sit there and, weave this magic into your life where you level up your skills. Maybe there's a couple of things that you're trying to improve on. And, you get more confidence in this, or you see like how putting that time and dedication into them and how it comes full circle and things start falling into place what you've, waved this magic wand for. Or it's just like your spiritual self. You're reaching a new level of spirituality. Endings, rebirth, loss, transformation, release, truth. The card is symbolic of death. Rather than the physical death, this heralds a significant change. Moving house, a new career, or the demise of a relationship or other ways of living. The ending often happens quickly and is necessary to clear the way. Seeing the truth. So a lot of times we sit there and we're like, we feel stuck and And we're like, why do I feel stuck? How do I unstuck myself? You know what I mean? And sometimes we stand in our own way. We feel like it's this one, it's that one. But sometimes we have to look inward. Very much the Hermit card. We got to look inward, where he holds the lantern and it's like, I'm going to hold this lantern up. I'm going to show you the truth. You may not like what you see. He reveals secrets, where the high priestess is like, we're searching for the secret. Have a seat and I'll divulge it to you. But the hermit is like, inside what's wrong. So is this your drinking? Is this a lack of sleep? Where they're talking about the Nine of Spears. Are you standing in your own way by work? You burnt yourself out, and now this wonderful opportunity comes by with the Six of Coins. Maybe you're trying to work and play too hard, and it catches up to you. So it's just like, have a seat before it really burned you out. So with the Seven of Cups, mystery, possibilities, fantasy, imagination. And this is where I feel like this young person is, and that's what life is about. That's what your 20s are about, or life in general. Like, we all don't have to follow that cookie cutter, graduate, job, family, whatever your life is. But I feel like this is where it's like 3 to 5 suitors, and it's just like you want to keep them all, your life. But it's like they're going to get hurt and you're going to get hurt, because I definitely see you catching feelings. So your imagination is on overdrive. You may be deceiving yourself or falling for someone else's fantasy dreams and schemes. There is no concrete offer here. You are hearing only half the story. An alternative meaning is feeling overwhelmed by choice. But I feel like this is where it's like, fantasizing about this life. You're building this life. Oh, I can go here, I can go there. Oh, I'll always have a place to go when I go visiting this area again. But it's just like, you got to really think about your karma. Do you really want that to bite you in the butt? Do you want to sit there and, play with people's feelings? Just like they're saying, like, you wouldn't want that happening to you. You wouldn't want the shoe on the other foot. So our last card is the world. So I definitely feel the world is your oyster. I feel like this is where, they talk about the Six of Coins. They talk about the Death card, this rebirth, this major change and transformation. They were talking about that with, what was that? With Taurus. Was that the new moon? I think. With the Taurus, it was like prosperity, abundance, and they had with the green planet of love, with Venus. So it was just like, a lot of people's financial situations were turning. So the Six of Coins coming up is not a surprise to me. The world is not a surprise to me. Major change and transformation, not a surprise to me. I feel like Mercury retrograde is bringing, a lot of things into our life that were missed opportunities during last year. And before that, 2019, 2020, now in 2021, I feel like those missed opportunities are now coming full circle. And this is where I feel like that absence, that being like a prisoner, you're not able to move. And I feel like where this is like a lot of people are going to take advantage of this opening up during the summer season where, depending where you are in the world. And it's just like making their feelings known. So a lot of engagements and marriages, changing homes. So, maybe you're relocating or they're relocating to be with you before, it shuts back down in the winter. So it's just like, I feel like, taking advantage of this time. The world represents fulfillment and deserves success. This may be graduation, promotion, the completion of a landmark creative project. So remember, with the Nine of Spears, you want to complete this project, but it's like, don't make sure you don't fizzle out and make sure you're not making major mistakes. In relationships and family, love flourishes and brings you joy. The card also heralds a time of expansion as future plans take seed. So when we were talking, we kept getting those Seven of Pentacles for like weeks. The seeds that you planted, you started to see them flourish. Well, some of these things are being ready to harvest. The card also heralds a time of expansion if future plans take seed. You may travel or move into new business or friendship circles. Spiritually, this card suggests oneness with the world, awards and gifts. So maybe you're coming into your abilities, with the Death card with major change and transformation, where you're living beyond the veil, you're living beyond the earth. You're seeing the earth for what it is, that beauty and majesty. And it's like you look at the clouds and you're like, oh my gosh, what a breathtaking, view. And a lot of people forget to like enjoy these things. Like, we're so busy on our devices and, worrying what's going on social media and gossiping and bashing each other, that we forget to absorb and observe what's going on around us, so definitely enjoy, put your feet in the grass and enjoy this, beautiful summer that's upon us. I definitely feel, they're saying warm. I feel like it's going to be warm. They're showing the 40s. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. Happy birthday to my son, Michael. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.